Once upon a time, in the city of Abuja, there was a renowned hair salon that many people sought. The salon was run by a woman named Zara, a talented hairdresser who could make even the most unruly hair shine with vitality. Her hands seemed to possess a magic that no one could explain, and as a result, her reputation spread far and wide. People spoke of her, admiring her artistry and, more importantly, the miraculous results that her hair treatments brought. The secret to Zara's success was a specially crafted hair cream that she made herself. Once she applied this hair cream on your hair, it would grow overnight, looking thick, glossy and super healthy. Aside from excessive growth, this cream could resolve any hair issue, whether it is hair loss, hair breakage, graying, itchy scalp, balding, dry hair, dandruff or thinning strands. For those who used it, their hair grew thick, glossy and healthy overnight. People traveled from far and wide to seek Zara's hair cream. It became the talk of the entire town. The recipe for this cream had not come easily to Zara. It was passed down to her by a mysterious old woman whom she helped a long time ago. The old woman visited her madam's shop on the day Zara has just begun her apprenticeship as a young girl. The old woman had been covered in tattered robes and smelled like a blend of herbs and decay. None of the girls in the salon wanted to attend to her, but Zara welcomed her and helped in cutting her long hair. As she was doing so, she admired the old woman's hair and was shocked at how long it was. The old woman appreciated her for her kindness. "You are a very kind girl with a beautiful heart, and I will reward you for your kindness." Then the old woman asked her, "Do you wish to help people bring back their hair to life just like mine?" "Yes," Zara answered with a smile on her face. "Then you will make the best hair cream this town has ever seen." The old woman handed her a small bottle of thick black liquid. "Keep this and use it whenever you start your own salon. All you need to do is to add a little of this, exactly 2 drops, into any hair cream you are using in your shop, and you will see the massive hair growth of your customers." The first day Zara opened her business, coincidentally, the first customer she had was a woman who had visited with dull, lifeless hair. Zara used her specially crafted hair cream on her hair, and the next day the woman came back to the shop in astonishment. Her hair was thick, shiny and full of life. Word spread quickly, and from then on, Zara's magical hair cream became a prized commodity. As the years went by, Zara's business flourished and she became more wealthy and influential. She also used the hair cream on herself and her hair grew beyond recognition. But there was a price to her success, a price she had not understood fully when she first began. The black magic that powered her hair cream began to take its toll on her. She noticed that everything about her ends in that salon. Her life revolved around it and she couldn't function properly in the outside world. Once she is outside, she looks confused and can't even have a meaningful discussion with her neighbors, as all her attention remains on her hair and how healthy it is. This same thing happened to some of her customers. Most of them spend their days admiring their hair, and even when they are outside, all they get from people is compliments about their hair. Lots of people asking them questions about their hair products and how they could get it. Once you start using Zara's hair cream, then your life starts to revolve around it. Zara makes so much money in her salon, but she couldn't even account for the money or any property acquired with the money. She became a reckless spender, wasting money on irrelevant things that don't matter. It's either she's buying expensive clothes, footwears, handbags or hair. Then she bought this very expensive car that really got her mother worried. With all her money, she couldn't secure one property for herself. Some of her customers also started to complain that once they stop using the cream or any day they don't apply it on their hair, there is always a significant change on their hair. It's either their hair starts to fall out or it changes its texture and color. Then came Bukola, a very beautiful lady that's been having issues with hair growth. She heard about Zara's hair cream and decided to patronize her. That very day, after treating her hair, immediately Zara applied the cream on her hair. Bukola felt some strange movements on her body, but she couldn't tell what was the cause. After her hair treatment, she thanked Zara and left. As she got home, she noticed that she usually have that strange feeling each time she applied Zara's hair cream on her hair, followed by some sort of confusion. After 3 days, Bukola woke up to see that her hair had grown to more than what she wanted. Not just that, it became so full and thick. Bukola was shocked. No, 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 she shouted. Something is wrong somewhere. This is not normal. She went to work that day and people kept on asking what she did or used on her hair. Out of fear, she got home and tied up the hair as she continued thinking of what to do. For 4 days, she didn't apply Zara's hair cream, and on the fifth day, she untied her hair, only to see that all her hair had fallen off, leaving her with just scanty hairs on her head, making her look like a leper. In anger, she ran to Zara's salon. Zara looked so scared when Bukola confronted her. She pleaded with Bukola to bring down her voice, but Bukola kept on shouting. Eventually, people gathered in front of Zara's salon, but unfortunately, none of them believed Bukola. Some even started to insult her, while some called her enemy of progress. Bukola was broken and left there in tears. But then, Zara's heart grew heavy and her spirit weary. She was no longer the cheerful, kind lady everyone knew. She became cold, often lost in thought, troubled by the nagging feeling that she had made a dangerous bargain with forces beyond her control. Her mother and siblings began to notice the changes in her. They were concerned about her and her well-being. Despite the remorse that clouded her, Zara could not stop herself from using the potion. The cream's results were undeniable. She has seen the miracles it performed on her customers and the type of money she made, so she continued using it, mostly on her first-time customers. However, the longer Zara continued her work, the more the dark magic that fueled her hair cream seemed to affect her own life. She started to see things that weren't there, strange shadows in the corners of her eyes. When everything was going out of control, Zara took the substance home and decided not to use it for any customer again. Her greatest fear was that she didn't know how to locate the old woman. At night, as Zara slept, she heard whispers calling her name, urging her to continue using the potion. She was scared and asked, "Who is that?" She saw the old woman that gave her the potion, but now the old woman was angry. She accused Zara of breaking a sacred pact. Zara cried in that dream and begged the old woman to leave her alone. "I don't need your magic potion again." The old woman laughed at her, then suggested giving her another potion that would serve as an antidote for any damages caused by the first one. But Zara refused. "Please leave me alone to live my life. My life is messed up. I can't even concentrate on anything aside from my hair. I've not been able to achieve anything, yet I have so much money." But the old woman said to her, "Zara, I never told you to apply the cream on your own hair. It is for your customers and not for you." Zara looked at the woman with so much shock. "Do you mean to tell me that the way I feel now is the same way all my customers are feeling?" "Yes, my dear, and the more they apply the cream, the more destruction they carry for themselves. In order to save yourself from my wrath, go back and keep the potion in your shop or else." "No!" Zara screamed and woke up from her sleep. Zara, out of fear, took the potion back to her salon and continued to use it. One afternoon, a woman named Bisi, a local seamstress, came to Zara's salon. Her daughter had been suffering from severe hair loss for years, and she hoped the cream would finally provide a solution. Zara had never wanted to use the cream on her, but Bisi's desperate pleas were too much to ignore. So Zara prepared the cream and applied it on her daughter's hair. Bisi is a woman blessed with the gift of vision and seeing the unseen. As she sat in the chair, she noticed something strange about Zara. Her hands trembled slightly, and her usually bright eyes were clouded with an unreadable sadness. But Bisi was so eager for a cure that she did not question it. The next morning, she saw her daughter's hair looking so full, thick and beautiful. But after 2 days of not using Zara's cream, Bisi was shocked by what she saw. Her daughter's hair that had grown began to fall off in clumps, unnaturally thick and colorless. Bisi became worried. "What is happening?" she asked. "This is not normal." She went back to the salon and confronted Zara. "I knew it. I saw it. I felt it. I felt the strange being behind that cream, but I was so desperate to grow my daughter's hair that I ignored it. Now tell me the truth. What is in this hair cream and where did you get it from? From which coven did you get this from?" Bisi shouted at her. Zara, feeling the weight of the bad she had done, tried to say something. Her lips parted, but the words didn't come. She looked into Busy's worried eyes and felt the burden of how many lives she had destroyed. Then she said, "I am sorry." Busy took her by the side and asked her what and how it all happened. Zara explained herself to Busy and also added that she really needed help to free herself from the strange old woman's manipulation. Busy looked at her with pity and agreed to help. She took Zara to her sanctuary, and after some incantations, she told Zara that what the old woman does is this: anytime she brings out the hair cream she mixed with the potion, the spirit of the old woman appears and takes control of the customer, making them useless and making everything about them be about their hair and granting them massive hair growth. Then Busy gave Zara a bowl of water to wash her hairs. The washing of hair stood as a sign of freedom from every satanic manipulation. Together, they went to Zara's shop with that bowl of water and kept it under the table. Busy sat in a chair, making it look like she was in the salon to get her hair done, holding the potion in one hand. Immediately, Zara brings out the hair cream to apply on Busy's hair. Busy took the potion and emptied it inside the bowl Zara used to wash her hands, and then proceeded to pour it away. She was so fast that she took the old woman unawares. Immediately, Zara felt some kind of relief, followed by things falling and scattering inside her salon. Most of her valued and expensive equipment got destroyed. This was the price she had to pay for her freedom, and freedom for all her customers who are under the old woman's manipulation. Zara spent the rest of her days trying to make amends. She used her knowledge to create natural safe hair care products. She spent years helping those who had suffered from her potion, offering her services for free and making up for the harm she had caused. Though Zara never fully forgave herself for the harm she caused, she found peace in the knowledge that she had tried to make amends. Her days as a hairdresser became a humble offering of service, no longer driven by the allure of fame or wealth, but by a genuine desire to help others. Moral lesson: Zara's story served as a reminder that beauty, though desirable, should never come at the cost of one's soul. My dear listeners and viewers, thank you so much for listening to my story. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please subscribe to support my growth. Subscription is free. To my subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate. I do not take your support for granted. Do not forget to on your notification bell for more interesting stories from Amaka's Folk Tales. Bye-bye.